Yo.
Hello, everyone. How are you doing? Welcome to the Planechasers. My name is Dawson. I will be your DM for the evening and going into the future. What we have here is a Magic the Gathering themed Dungeons and Dragons campaign. Um, a whole bunch of us from across the Magic the Gathering community have come together to put on this campaign. A lot of the players, most of in that instance, are new, like version 100% new to Dungeons and Dragons. So this should be a very interesting, unique experience. Also, it's put on by Jank Mats. So Jordy, if you could take it away and tell us a bit about that.
Yeah, really grown to love this Magic the Gathering community. I wanted to get a bunch of our buddies together. It's been helping us through this journey. And so I thought it'd be fun to play some Dungeons and Dragons. We're all noobs, we're all learning together. So I figured it'd be a fun experience. Why not broadcast it live? So here we are.
Nice. And your party in this campaign consists of 6 members. Jordy is one of them. Jordy, what are you playing?
So I am a tabaxi, which is like a cat person. Super sneaky. So I'm gonna play a rogue here. So I'm gonna be doing rogue shenanigans. I like shiny things. And yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it.
Okay, and then moving on down, we've got Magic Highness. What are you playing? Can you tell us about yourself and where to find you?
All right. I'm Alexis. I'm the Magic Highness, and today I'm actually be playing a cleric. But something really cool about my cleric is while I am human, I was not raised by humans, and I was raised by grungs, and so I have a very unique touch and view of the world. So cleric with a heart, maybe, but also first time away from home. So we'll see what happens. Um, and yeah, that's about my whole spiel about me so far. Oh, I guess my name is Artie. So.
And Queen Honey, what are you playing?
Yes, my name is Clementine. I am a half elf druid who has estranged parents that my mother was a human criminal, very sneaky and stealthy, stealing all the things, and estranged from her now as I grew up in the forest with my elf father. And then once I got a little bit older, I actually was sent to live with my grandmother, who was a very mystical and magical woman that was very strange to me, but I soon found out that her mystical ways and stories seemed to actually be true as I found the druid magic surrounding us. And so she sent me on a quest to where I met someone else.
And that brings us to Magic New Girl. Can you tell us about
Oh,
yourself and your
yeah. I am playing as a warlock. I am a wood elf. I have a certain devotion, kind of a life's purpose to a certain serpent that all of you know as Coma.
Boo!
Throughout this
Boo!
entire campaign, he is who I serve. He is who I make all my decisions for. And that's all. I'm gonna keep it short and sweet and not reveal too much of myself and
Okay.
where I'm from.
Next up, we have B Dubs. Can you tell us about yourself and your character?
Hello, my name is B Dubs TV, gamer streamer YouTube, MTG creator, and my character is Kaiba Mihawk, and he is a human paladin that laughs in the face of danger. He was
Let's
born
go.
and raised with his parents teaching him the ways of Saint Cuthbert, and I was raised to be a warrior, and I grew up to be an adventurer. And until that fateful day, my parents uh, left me alone and said, "You know what? You're on your own." And now it's just me being energetic and going for it, and I can't wait.
Let's go.
And my favorite word is smite you.
Oh, you'll be doing some of that today.
Level
And
two, level
so,
two. Sorry.
if anyone has noticed this beautiful setup we've got going on, we have last but not least, Sleeves and Dweebs. Can you tell us about yourself? And thank you for all this beautiful work, by the way.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yes,
Yeah,
thanks. I appreciate
Yeah, it's awesome, man.
I'm Wild. I'm Sleeves and Dweebs. You might also know me as that, but you can find me at Sleeves_Dweebs on everything. I'm going to be Zan Stalis, the Night Elf Ranger. I come from the plane of Theros. I was on a treasure hunting mission to the Drakara Isles, but Thas had other plans for me. There was a storm, my ship wrecked, my whole crew died, and I woke up on the shores of Agrathan. And that's really all I want to say because there's some mystery involved with me, but I don't want to give it away just yet.
Yeah, same here. I'm keeping
Mm.
mine kind of,
Okay.
to cover.
Well, if no one opposes and we are ready, I will jump into the quick debrief and story and we'll get underway.
Good.
All right. Agrathan, a newly peaceful world. For nearly 60 years, the kingdoms of Man, Gersten and Barthen, had been locked in war. The Night of Nerul brought them together. 22 years ago, without explanation, the dead began to rise and fight indiscriminately. With this, the kingdoms of Man found a common enemy and were forced to put their differences aside and fight for the living. The 22nd anniversary of the Night of Nerul is upon the world in 3 days. Though for some it's a morbid and solemn occasion, the night did unify the world and was the beginning of the end of the war. For that reason, most of the world sees the night as a celebration. Oh, 1 second. Boom. This brings us to Dorport, a large town at the fork of the Ivy River. It's a Barthonian traveler's hub at the doorstep of Midway's territory in the Hagorian Mountains. Dorport's Night of Nerul Festival is a 3-day party, renowned for its rowdy and debaucherous festivities. Over 1,000 travelers from the area come just for the party, making it one of the biggest in the region. Our adventurers arrive in a busy town. Skeletal masks and face paint are already commonplace in the streets. The wine is flowing, and a drunken man passed out in an alleyway isn't unheard of either. The festival grounds are lively. Music, dance, and all of the food your purse can afford are there for enjoyment. Something has caught all of our adventurers' eyes separately, because at this point, only 2 of them know each other. For a packed town, the guard presence seems rather low. Every message board in town has a sign posted on it looking for guards during the festivities. 30 gold a head is being offered for anyone deemed fit enough and accepted into the town watch. For such young adventurers, the chance at 30 gold is too good of an opportunity to pass up, so they find themselves in the Dorport Militia Barracks, hoping to get the job. And here we are.
Oh,
Hell yeah, dude.
all
All
right.
right, everyone. Stands to, says a man clad in armor, clearly night. Anyone doing anything in specific?
Well, I am just glad to be here with Serena. It's been a long travel, and I'm just thankful to finally rest our feet and just maybe relax a little bit more as we get to know each other.
Yeah.
I'm eyeing old Gerald.
The militia barracks here, as you can see, are in the middle of, close to the middle of the town, not too far out of the center. Unfortunately, as you can see here, when I ping this main door into the barracks where you can't see past, there's a large Q written in red. Those from Agrathan would be familiar with that being a sign of quarantine. At this point, 1 second, still getting the bugs out on this. Okay. Sir Elbarn of Dorport begins to speak. Thank you, everyone, for coming here today. As you can tell, and he gestures towards the door, almost all of the militia have fallen ill at this point. You lot as fill-ins are very necessary. With me here is Lord Anduin, and he's here to make sure that the selection process goes smoothly. Is there anyone who's not fully committed to the task at hand?
I'll do anything.
Yeah, 30
Alright.
gold at this point.
I
Sounds
will
like
volunteer as tribute to do this task.
Lord Anduin, very young for a lord, steps forward and says, "Look, it's an unfortunate circumstance, but we need you. 30 gold ahead. The only thing I need to know is, are you available for all 3 days of this festival? I won't have anyone skipping out late in the events and not coming through on their promise. Also, is anyone here up to be a leader?"
I,
I'm
on
gonna-
behalf
Just
of St. Cuthbert, will be the leader.
So you
I
put your
fully-
hand
I'm
up.
gonna raise my hand and ask if we can we enjoy the festivities while we're on watch?
The Lord there shakes his head and said, "Unfortunately, no. You'll be duty bound during these 3 days.
Hmm.
The last night, if all's gone smoothly, I may be able to relieve a couple of you, but it's not a promise. The biggest
Can we,
worry of this vandals. Just
Oh, so we're not allowed to steal? Can we
just
can we-
last night, my father's mausoleum was set upon by thieves, and his body is missing.
I'll turn to Serena and ask what she thinks. I mean, could she use this distraction? We could have some time before we make it back home.
Yeah, I'm good. We can absolutely do this. I'm committed. I'm just worried about Zan, our party drunk. Are you sure you're committed?
You ain't seen me drink yet. I should be all right. Only had a couple this morning.
I'm gonna go up behind Zan and start sniffing him. If he's drinking some alcohol.
You and cat.
The individual next to Kaiba, right here, is dressed in cleric robes of Palor, and says, "I don't mind the one here clad in armor being the leader, but I believe that the light of Palor could shine, and I could lead this a lot better." And he seems to have a familiarity with the Lord who's speaking, as if he knows him or something. You can see
Are you gonna
that
take that?
the knight here sighs a bit.
honestly, I'm just here to say that I just need a distraction during this time, and I fully dedicate myself at all hours of the night. And I'm not sure that everyone else is pledging the same allegiance, true-heartedly, that I could.
I just want 30 shinies.
Steps forward and says, "I appreciate your candor. Well, what I'll need from you is in about 2 or 3 hours' time to report to the church of Farlong on the hill outside of town. A lot of you will be responsible for guarding the church grounds up there. That is where we're needed most at this time, as a bit of banditry seems to have struck in the local cemeteries."
I'll be happy to be of service, my lord.
On behalf of St. Cuthbert, Kaiba will be at your steed.
The Lord Anduin here nods slowly, waves to you all, and says, "Thank you very much for coming." He exits the area. The two locals that Jasper and Penny here that have showed up also shamble off and say, "Go home and get some belongings, and we'll meet you up there." Just the 6 of you and 2 others still remaining. And this one here says, "Dear Paladin, are you sure you wouldn't want to relieve command to me, or are you sure you'd like to be in charge?"
No, I will take heed and patrol.
"Very well. I'll see you there later." And then he steps
Does,
out and takes
Does
off.
Kevik look like he's pretty rich?
He does look rich.
Okay.
After he takes off, the Sir Elbarn here says, "Can you guys come over here and gather around real quick?" He walks over a bit near the archery targets.
Let's go on this side.
Okay. As you come over there, he says, "Look,
I lost
it
it.
doesn't seem like a coincidence that Lord Michael's mausoleum was raided and his body stolen, and that the entirety of the militia has fallen ill at the same time. I think there's foul play afoot. You lot will be just up, and also unfortunate that Lord Anduin is choosing to put you lot out of town. Basically putting you in the hills, not much use to me here in the city." He says, "So before you leave your post in a couple hours, I need you to make sure you're well prepared and that you're up there. I'm also going to give you this whistle." And he hands Kaiba, he hands you a whistle. "If anything should go wrong up there, I need you to blow this." I waited until the locals left, and you lot aren't from here, to tell you this because I don't think I can trust any of the locals at the minute. Lord Anduin is only the Lord because his father died and now his father's body goes missing. His sister's not been seen in 3 weeks, and she should be rightfully in charge here, not him. And it just doesn't make any sense. So you lot will get paid no matter what happens, but I need you to keep an eye out past just watching the cemetery. Is that understood?
Yes, sir.
Sounds like a plan to me, mate.
Understood.
As long as I get paid.
About how far out of town is the cemetery?
He said it's about, I don't know, a kilometer or so over the hills.
Is Gerald coming with us?
Gerald seems to be the only other outer towner. The other three that were with you seem to be from here. Any Jasper and Epic.
As a native of this land, this will be no problem. We'll have this easy. Don't you guys worry.
Says, "Is it okay if I tag along with you lot?" Says Gerald here.
Might be able to use all the help we can get. So, I'm opposed to it.
He seems like
I
a
agree.
sturdy warrior. He's got a simple armor, but he seems like he's been in a scrap or two in his life. Might be competent.
As long
We
as
go
he has
sniff
a
him.
heart of a warrior, I say why not?
He says, Sir Elbin says, "Look, I know a small tavern that is unfortunate for its location at this time of the year with so many people in town. We could go there and have a further conversation, and I'm sure that he might have a few things on hand that would be handy for you. Are you guys up for it?"
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Hold out.
Okay.
I guess I could
Let's
go,
go.
for a nail or so. Let's go.
There we go. At this point, you can place yourselves in the tavern.
Well, I'm gonna stick with Serena.
All right.
I'm gonna
You
watch
can catch
her.
us.
I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna
to the
watch her
bar
rest.
and have a drink.
Willem Ratum, please give
Let's
your
have a
finest
seat on
ale
the
to my
cushions
feline
by the
friend
fireplace.
and my elf.
So outside of Clementine and Serena, the rest of you actually don't know each other prior to this meeting. So if you guys want to mill about, get a bit familiar with each other, kind of speak amongst yourselves, kind of figure out what you think's going on with the information you have, ask the barkeep any questions, ask Sir Elvin any questions. This is a good time to do that before we jump to further in the adventure. I'll leave it to you guys. And then again, if you have any questions, go ahead and address me.
Elf,
Well-
what was that feline character next to you?
I'm not sure. He was smelling me a little bit. I think he might have some sticky fingers, though. I'd watch out for that one.
You're funny. Wilhelm, give him his finest ale. On me.
Could go for a drink in about 30 minutes.
I knew he was a drunk. I could smell it.
No cologne.
Awkwardly and quietly, I'm gonna go ahead and make my way around to the corner next to the fireplace, but slightly avoiding Clementine and Serena, not trying to provoke any questions.
I was going to turn to Serena and say, I thought in the meeting with the Lord Anduin that it seemed Artemy had a good head on her shoulders. What do you think about getting to know her a bit? It would be good to know someone that is more level-headed, I think.
Yeah. Artie, do you want to come over here and chat with us?
Thank you, ladies, so much for inviting me. This is my first time away from home, and honestly, you seem like the best of friends. But today is a hard day for me. And honestly, I'm just trying to get my mind off of everything.
You don't have to, but what's been going on? Why is this such a hard day?
Everyone celebrates this day, but this was a day that everyone around me was annihilated. And I just remember the screams of everyone, and I will never forget the undead. I will never forget the fear that they gave me. So, honestly, working in a cemetery tonight, I hope nothing happens, and I hope we're all at peace the entire event.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Do you have anyone left?
At the moment, one of the clerics that taught me everything that I know was a father figure after losing everyone in my life. He is, but I haven't seen him. He's the reason I'm here. He's the one who's pushing me away from my homeland. I mean, I guess I could call it that. It's not really my homeland. I don't have a home, and so honestly, I've got nothing to lose. So let's do this.
So, Elf, what's your story?
Well, you must know. So I was sailing, right? Treasure. And my ship sank, and I wound up in this crap hole. And just been trying to get by ever since. But you know, I have seen some things. Are you ready to do this mission that we're about to take on? I mean, when was the last time you were in a battle? I see that armor, but it's looking pretty shiny.
The last fight was alongside my parents and we had to go through terrible, terrible times. I've lost my parents and they have died in the face of battle. I didn't see who did it, but I vow to St. Cuthbert that I will smite him to death.
I'm sorry to hear that. About
Battle.
your parents.
But you know what? It made me perceive the art of justice. So, in your opinion, do you think you trust this young Geralt boy?
I'm not sure yet. I mean, he doesn't look too threatening. So, I mean, it's just another body between me and you and whatever's going to be coming at us tonight.
Let's call him over. Hey, boy. Come over here and drink with Lord Paladin, Kaiba.
Yeah, Jerry.
Phil
What's your
kinda-
name? Why don't you come and have a drink?
Harold looks up from his spot at the table and kind of points at himself and looks around like, me?
Yes, you, boy.
He seems a bit delighted to be recognized and rushes over and, yeah, sure, I'll belly up.
Pull up a chair.
Wilhelm, let's do another round on the elf.
Yeah, Wilhelm. Let's get 3 drinks.
Ladies, it looks like
Well-
we'll be the ones keeping watch most of the shift.
He pours up 3 ales. Sir Elbern looks at you and says, temper yourselves, all right? Last one before we head up. Again, if anybody has any questions about your duties up there, please let me know. Feel free to ask away.
I am gonna make my way over towards the bar to stand next to Sloane to see if I can hear anything he will say. But I am going to ask Wilhelm, the barkeep, if he has any ideas about anything that's lurking around the graveyard or anything that has he heard any stories that have had any happenings recently.
And I don't know really if it's just my mind playing tricks on me at night, but I feel on my walks home I've been hearing, at least last night especially, strange noises in the wood. Almost like the dragging of metal across a surface or deep breathing. I'm not sure.
Has anyone gone missing? Has there been anyone hurt?
He says, well, the only person we've not seen in a while is Lady Jillian was a regular. I've not seen her in a few weeks.
Interesting. I'll just sit back and ponder this a bit.
Sir Elburn leans in and says, that's Lord Anduin's sister. As I said, she's not been around for a while.
I'm gonna
Does
ask.
Lord and you go for it.
I was gonna ask Wilhelm. He has a shot of milk I can buy.
He says, there's a bit of goat's milk, but it's warm. I'm not sure if you sure? He kind of looks, he steps back a bit and kind of looks at you like uneasy.
I just like in the stank eye. I'm just gonna walk up over here. Goat's milk, disgusting.
He shrugs and goes and gets some goat milk.
I don't want that.
Oh, you don't want that? Okay,
No goat's milk. Disgusting. That is the cheap stuff. I don't want that. You got anything better? Griffin, cow. I'll settle for cow.
He kind of shrugs, puts his hands up.
I'll roll my eyes.
He says,
I'm gonna go take a seat by Gerald behind him while he's facing the bar. I'm gonna try and eye his pouches, see if I can see anything shiny in his belt.
Can you give me a perception check?
Yeah. I will give you a perception check. First roll. Let's see. 30 years later. All right. What do we got? Oh, 21.
Bingo bango.
Spicy.
Let's go.
That's your
What do I see?
persuasion. You mean to roll
Oh,
persuasion?
no. No. I meant to roll perception.
I think that
The words are so tiny.
Okay.
Look at this funny cat
13.
boy.
Damn it.
13 will do it. Nothing about his pouches seems out of the ordinary. He doesn't seem particularly wealthy. What you do notice as you're kind of eyeing him up is he has a small tattoo behind his left ear, and it seems like a spider or something. But his hair tends to flow over it, so it's not really easily recognizable.
Okay. A spider
Just
on his left
odd.
ear.
Not many people would have a spider tattoo behind their ear. It just doesn't make sense.
All right,
I'm gonna walk over to Gerald.
I'm gonna tap Gerald on the shoulder, and I'm gonna ask him what his favorite arachnid. No, spiders aren't insects, right? I mean arachnids. Never mind. I'm not gonna talk to Gerald. I'm just gonna go sit over here by the fire and curl up, chill.
Okay.
Yeah.
All we really want to ask Gerald is if he casts arachnogenesis. Can he do that?
The only thing is,
What?
just realize the only person who's noticed this at this point is Sloan, and if he doesn't share,
Right.
You're not aware of this
I'm gonna
tattoo.
keep my eye on Gerald.
Gerald's ear.
I don't trust Gerald.
You say that out loud.
No, I don't. I don't say
Okay.
that out loud. I'm thinking
Just
to
making sure.
myself that I'm curling up by the fire thinking this, wishing I had some good Griffin milk.
Young Gerald
Okay.
boy, tell us your battles from the past, and why did you accompany us on this patrol?
My battle. Well, I've accompanied you because 30 gold is more money than I typically earn in 2 months' time, so this is quite the opportunity for myself. And my last battle, I've mostly been in training. I mean, I've helped assist in pushing back goblins, but nothing incredible. No, I can't imagine something yourself.
Hey, look at this, Zen. He only pushes goblins.
Unbelievable. Well, we'll show you how
He
to
says,
play tonight.
if I knew I was being invited to be insulted, I wouldn't have come. And he moves back to his seat.
Oh, relax, Gerald. We're just messing.
Come back, boy.
His demeanor kind of changes when you call over to him, and he just kind of looks at you and shakes his head.
It's all right.
I'm
man.
gonna
He doesn't have a thick skin. I
I'm
said-
gonna get up from the fire, stretch, and I'm gonna go sit across from Gerald here.
I see that Sloane and Gerald have moved and the energy has completely changed. So I too also move, but again, in a roundabout way. So I'm actually just going to sit in the chair on this side and try to eavesdrop.
Okay.
I'll
One last chance as the time kind of wears on in the tavern. Does anyone else have any more questions for Wilhelm or Sir Elbern before he escorts you out to the church?
I'm good.
as
Ready to go.
This
as
night
an
your dead happens- oh,
outsider as an outsider of the city, but someone that is local, I have filled Serena in on Sir Lord Anduin's sister being the one missing, but I would like to clarify with Wilhelm and Sir Elbarn, just together, to get more of history about their relationship between Lord Anduin and Lady Gillian. Does Lord Anduin care that his sister is missing? Is that why he is sending us on this quest?
What exactly are you asking, Sir Elbern?
Um,
How
what
the
is
relation-
what is the history of the royal family's relationship?
He turns around and he says, "Oh, hello." And he says, "Well, their father passed not that long ago, about 6 months or so ago, give or take a bit. And it should have fallen, the lordship of the area should have fallen to Lady Gillian, as she's 5 years older than Lord Anduin. But unfortunately, we live in an era and region of draconian traditions, and it had to pass to the male. So, as unfit as he is, he seems to kind of talk with a disdain for Lord Anduin. As unfit as Lord Anduin is, he's become the lord of the area. Um, but I've known that boy since he was really young, and I just, something's not right at the moment. Also, Lady Gillian is such a beloved figure in these parts. For her to not show her face for 3 weeks doesn't make sense." But he throws his hands up to his side of it and says, "But I'm no one to question the Lord."
Good.
He says, "I know their father loved them, but I don't know. Their relationship is not the closest of relationships."
As a criminal at heart, I become suspicious of Lord Anduin, and even though he's the one that has sent us on this quest, I will remain suspicious that his motives may not be the purest. And I will relay these concerns to Serena.
Okay. So at that point, Sir Elbern escorts you lot up towards the church/temple of Arlong. And you should be transporting to this one now. Let's see. Are we there? Did we get there? We
Yes.
did get there.
We are there.
Okay. You can set yourselves up inside that red box there, or I have already, if you prefer a different order. As you arrive at the temple, the large, imposing church on the outskirts of town, outside of the hill, the weather's nice as the spring is just arriving, and there's an initiate priestess of the temple on the steps sweeping. She sees you lot approaching. Startled.
May we approach her?
As you kind of file in and start to walk up that way, she says, "Stay back from that distance." Or are you going right up, Kaiba?
I will go greet the priestess.
She rushes in, slams the door, and you hear a bolt on the other side.
What the hell did you do, Kaiba?
I was just
As you
greeting
get
her
closer
on our
to the
patrol.
door. As you get closer to the door, about here, you see another red Q on the door, meaning that they're trying to quarantine themselves.
Oh man.
Well, we're just here to help. I don't know.
In thy name of Saint Cuthbert, we are here to help.
The Temple of Farlong. Farlong is a neutral god and a god of travel and exploration.
Say travel and
At-
transportation.
At this point, you can see the temple, which is that big black figure. It's kind of blurred out since you're not inside of it. You can't see what's inside of it. And there's the temple's cemetery graveyard patch on the side of it over there. You can visibly see, even from where you're standing, a couple of the headstones have been smashed.
Oh no.
All right, you're ready for your patrol, boy? Let's go.
Yeah, let's check this place out and see if we can get a read on things.
Or just to make sure it's safe through the night.
Yeah, still light out, right?
We need to wait. There's a huge queue. You guys are leaving without being blessed. And honestly, these are sacred grounds. So, may I bless them before they all leave?
You guys see where I'm pinging?
Nope.
Gotta zoom out a little bit. Oh yeah, I see it. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I see it.
yep.
From up here, you hear a blood-curdling scream.
Oh, did you all hear that?
Shit.
Yes,
Yeah, I heard that.
I hear it.
Maybe we should go.
Yeah, my
and
ears are
investigate.
twitching.
Well, rush in then. No.
Come on, leader. Come on,
Dungeon
Kaiba.
Master.
Let's get a blessing
Following you.
first. I feel like being blessed.
I
just
will.
in
I
case
will go.
it
I will
pops
go
off.
foot. But
Oh,
Dungeon
wow,
Master,
you're so
can I
fast.
Can I use my ability,
What ability are you trying to use?
Divine Sense?
Let me pull that up.
Divine Sense as an action, I can detect good and evil until the end of my next turn. I can sense anything affected by the hollow spell or know the location of any celestial fiend, undead within 60 feet that is behind the total cover.
You, at this point, you get small pings of evil from a couple of the grave sites in here. Just like a soft glow. Party members, are any of you evil alignment?
I am an evil alignment.
Negative.
You
Dang, girl.
turn around, and Gerald seems evil, and the blonde elf seems evil.
I'm going to. Can I move up next to Kaiba?
You can move freely for the time being, but if at any point you are going to want to take any sort of aggressive or like, I don't know the word I'm looking for, like any sort of action that somebody would need to respond to, either you or an NPC, then you need to let me know and we need to roll.
I
at
was
that
gonna use my Divine Sense right now. I was
So
gonna roll.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. You use your
Yeah,
divine
the
sense, and
evil
that's
stuff.
what you see. Is you
So I want to.
Okay.
I want to say to Kaiba, like under my breath, be like, "Careful, Paladin, going in that cemetery. What are you getting a read on anything evil? That's your kind of thing, isn't
Saint
it?"
We see
Cuthbert,
him.
guide me. I smell fear in this cemetery, and the stench of death.
Do we see Kaiba praying and stuff? Are you saying that out loud?
Oh, I am saying,
Like, are you okay? So we can tell you're like doing some paladin stuff.
yeah, I'm doing some paladin stuff.
Okay.
So I'm
Okay.
I'm using my Divine Sense to scan the area.
All right.
Okay.
Well, brevity aside, is there anything we should be worried about? You know, walking into here. You know, I don't want to get jumped by a risen skeleton coming out of one of these graves. I figured you'd be the guy to ask.
I see something very eerie ahead. Be
Interesting.
on guard.
I'll be on the lookout. What do you think about that? I say this like quietly because I don't want Gerald to hear me. What do you think about that kid that came with us? I mean, I don't really got a good feeling about him. I don't know him.
My Divine Sense is tingling.
Gerald kind of
And
moves
Gerald?
over, kind of seems to be inspecting the queue on the door.
I'm gonna.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna go back to the group.
I'm gonna follow Gerald because I was suspicious of him earlier with the spider tat.
I'm gonna say, hello, ladies. Good evening. So I was talking to the cryptic paladin up there, and he said he was getting a little bit of a tingly feeling about our friend Jerry over there. I just thought you guys might want to know.
Did he only say he got that tingling feeling about Gerald?
Like I said, he was a bit cryptic about it, but that's all I got. He's like a fucking stone wall, that guy.
I should probably go keep an eye on Gerald then.
Might not be a bad idea. Just keep an eye out for him. I've got a good feeling.
Does anybody investigate where the blood-curdling scream
Yes.
came from?
Right.
I would like to sneak around.
Yeah.
I'll ask Artemy. I do trust you, with all of your knowledge of what's going on with this festival and everything. I know that you have a lot of feelings about it, so I want to be safe with you. And so I wonder if you would want to sneak around these bushes on the outside part of the grave with me, to go and sneak around to see if we can peek behind the bushes to see where that scream came from.
I travel with you, and I'll stay close by your side.
Can I climb on the wall on this side right here?
It's a bit
Towards the screen?
sheer at this moment. You could go ahead and give it a shot if you want to try to climb up onto the roof.
Back up to
Yeah, 'cause I got a what's it called? A racial trait.
Careful, paladin.
Okay. 1 second. Let's get in a bit of turn order here, even though it's not really an initiative moment.
Cat's
Because people
claws.
are moving and we're moving around. Give me a roll on that climb, and then if everybody could pause for a second as Clementine gets a view around that corner.
Okay.
Yes,
What am I? Oh, is Sloan rolling?
Wait, are you talking
roll.
about my climb?
Yeah, your climb, yeah.
Oh, I have cat's claws. It's a racial trait. I can climb. I have a climbing speed of 20 feet.
Oh, okay, perfect then. Yeah, so you climb up easily. You're able to climb up, get on the roof of the chapel with
Okay.
little effort.
Gotcha. So yeah, I'm just kind of scoping it out. I'm gonna head towards that direction where the screen was coming from.
If you could do me a favor, and as you climb, at least stay on the outside so we don't reveal what's inside.
Okay. Gotcha. I'll just go on the outside here. Oh,
And then also, Clementine, as you round the corner, you remember there was an old farmer type from the area that was with you. You see his dead body lumped in a heap side of the church in the back.
Oh, this is awful, Artemy. Man, there's the old farmer. He seems to have fallen over. I wonder if he was the one screaming. Do you want to move closer? What do you think?
I am going to rush in, not even taking your words to heart, as I round you and get in front of you, doing my best so that I potentially can potentially can spare the dying. Which is a cantrip. Doesn't use a slot.
You get there, and if you can give me, I believe is it medicine in this, the skill?
yeah,
Am I
next
correct
go.
in that?
Healing.
Yeah.
Or is it knowledge medicine or anything in that effect? You give me a roll.
There is a
for
medicine check. Yeah.
That. Yeah, if you can give me a medicine check, please.
How do I do a medicine check? Because I don't.
Open up your character sheet.
Mhm.
And there should be your skills list. It's on the right. See, you see your numbers, like the strength, dexterity, all those big numbers.
Oh, medicine. I have a +5. Click that.
Yeah, click that. Click the word medicine, and you should roll in chat.
Yeah, you.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah, he's clearly beyond the means of your magic at this point. He seems to have his life force has expired. Whatever that would mean, whatever it killed him instantly. He didn't linger in pain.
Can I stealth and watch
Sloan.
this as she's
As
checking her?
as you roll him over, you find an arrow lodged in his chest.
Oh crap! Can I stealth on the roof while they're looking at this guy's body, like on the corner up here?
Yeah.
Oh, Dungeon Master, did I already activate my Divine Sense? Because I needed to roll for that.
I don't think you need to roll for it, right? I think
I don't believe you need to roll for the Divine Sense. No. I can double check that, but I'm pretty sure.
It's to my charisma modifier.
I scream out that he has an arrow in him in hopes that someone can inspect it, because can't do much with that.
I'm gonna move over and be like, so what happened to this bloke? And then I'd like to investigate his body, see if I can get any information.
We'll go ahead and count that as an error on me and say you had a success and that was what you found out. It's those pings that you know about. Because I will let you know about what happened with it.
Okay.
Those of you around the body, what are you doing?
I'd like to investigate the body and see if I can figure out why, like where the arrow came from, how he might have died. See if I can get any like information off of like the corpse, basically.
It seems to have come from out in the wood, the direction up the hill. Jasper must have been walking here from his home to the chapel and was killed as he arrived.
Poor Jasper. Looks like he got shot from the tree line up there. I don't know who would have done it though.
Well,
I haven't seen anything.
Well, quick, we need to run and so we won't get shot.
Yeah, it's probably not a bad idea. When I was walking through the cemetery back there, I noticed that I could kind of see inside of this church. They haven't closed all the doors up yet, so I don't know if you guys want to go back and take a peek.
As you're about to go in, this time of year, the sun sets rather early in the mountains and the foothills around this part of Agrathan. Can I get a couple perception checks?
Hell yeah, let's go.
From everybody that's up on this side of the... Everybody that's on this side of the chapel, if I can get perception checks from you.
I got a 4.
Oh shoot, where's perception?
On the
Already
skills
definitely see
side,
it with a 20.
the right of the big numbers.
I think I killed that perception.
You definitely did.
Hell yeah. At least
Wait, I don't
somebody's
see
sober.
it.
On the
you
skills,
guys are
you see the bunch of
inspecting-
little numbers.
Artemis, you or Artemarie, you just
I
smoke
don't see it.
over the next hill, kind of rising into the air even further out. From about the direction you suspect Jasper walked.
Is the smoke seem contained or bellowing everywhere?
Just kind of a black plume of smoke starting into the sky. Nobody else seems to have really noticed it yet.
Oh, then I go ahead and announce to everyone, look, smoke!
Well, actually, Sloan from the roof, because you've got that 19 as well. You have. Sorry.
No, that was I rolled a 4. If I had advantage, it'd be a 19. I don't know why it rolls double for
Okay,
me.
so never mind. Then no,
Yeah, I
you're
don't see
kind of
shit.
busy looking into the cemetery.
Yeah. I don't see nothing.
So as Artemarie points towards the smoke, the rest of you will then quickly notice there's smoke over the next hill rising into the air.
Yeah, it kind of looks like a fire to me. I don't think the woods are on fire.
Druid, I will take lead. Guard the back.
Do I
Anybody
hear
else?
Artie yell this?
Oh yeah, how far away are you? Can't see you.
I can't see you either.
If you yell,
we're
you can
up
hear
the stairs, right?
You guys might be on the top of each other.
Okay.
Queen Honey, I sent you a screenshot so you can see what
Oh,
the
okay,
skills are
sweet.
on Discord.
Thank you.
So what's the
asked
plan? You
Gerald,
guys
should
want to go
we-
check out that fire? Is that what you're saying? Because we were hired to guard the cemetery, and the further away from the cemetery we get, the less likely we are to collect our payment for this job. So I just want to make sure that, we're not abandoning our post.
I feel like we would have guarded the said person who was dying. And I feel like we might need to investigate that before we
I want
said.
to yell from the roof. I want to be like, you said there's a fire?
That's not a bad point.
There's
I,
smoke,
About-
fire? What are you talking about?
Seems about
I don't see anything.
another kilometer or so off over the next hill. There's some sort of fire going off.
We could go check it out, or we could look inside this
Yeah.
church. It's up to you lot.
I think it might be a distraction.
There's a distraction. We need to investigate what's going on. They didn't barricade this church for nothing. Who's coming with me?
That's a good point.
I'm chilling on the roof.
I'm gonna stay with the cat.
Hey, DM, does
I'm
Gerald look concerned?
Yeah, where is he?
Yeah,
Is
where's
Gerald?
Gerald. Does Gerald look concerned, or is he even
I
paying
don't
No,
trust
he
that
doesn't.
attention?
He doesn't seem bothered at all. He's just kind of looking around, and he just kind of shakes his head. And when he looks back to you after seeing the queue on the door, he just kind of shrugs, puts his arms up, and says, "I don't really know what's happening."
Okay, Gerald, between you and me, they're a little suspicious of you. Do you know anything about the queue on that door?
He says, "I think they must be sick as well."
As well?
Well, the militiamen back at the barracks where we started, they were sick.
Okay.
Oh, you're still back down here.
I turn to Clementine and I say, Clementine, the church is locked up, or it should be. I feel like someone is more like worth our time out here, and I feel like we should in fact do a whole perimeter check before going in to talk to the sick people who are barricaded inside.
That sounds good to me. Let's go.
Let
I'm
me
gonna follow
ask
them from
Gerald.
the rooftop.
I asked
If they can
Gerald
make the perimeter.
that I'm new to town. What all do you know about the sickness?
He says, "I'm new to town as well. All I know is that there have been people that have been ill, and basically the reason that we're here on the watch is because they need individuals, and I don't know how it would have gotten to the church as well.
Elf.
But it must be bad if
My-
they're painting
oh.
quarantine on the doors."
My divine sense is still tingling, and it's still telling me there's evil that lurks in this church. I must advance. Will you join me?
Well, if I can't stop you, I guess someone's gonna have to go with you. But I mean, if you
I'm
really
gonna
want-
I'm gonna climb down. I'm gonna try and pick the lock on the door of the church.
There's no lock on the door. It's
Oh,
open.
yeah.
Wait,
Oh,
wait,
this
wait,
side's
wait,
open?
wait. Kaiba, if you can back
Sorry.
up for me, we're gonna roll initiatives at this point.
All right.
Oh,
I'm gonna get
okay.
up right behind him.
Birdie, where'd you send me that message?
In the
Okay.
general chat.
If
And,
everybody before me can roll initiatives,
show
I would
Discord.
appreciate that.
Can I yell to Serena before we go in this church and be like, "Hey, miss, we're going inside. I'll leave you out here with Jerry."
Oh, wrong one. What do
Okay.
I roll for?
Wait, I don't think it's sent yet.
Initiative.
I'm really good at rolling numbers.
Okay, that's an intelligence save there.
You said we're rolling initiative?
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Serena's got a 9. Sloan. Oh,
So
1. Clementine.
Of course the cat had to do one better.
21.
And 21. Who's got the higher modifier?
I think we both
Zan.
have 3.
Yeah, +3.
Do you guys mind, or we let one of the other go first?
Zan can go first. I'm still on the roof.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I'm already
Zan
inside,
first.
so.
Next, Kaiba, I need an initiative roll from you.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it. Cause is it on that list? Cause I don't have
It's
that.
next to your armor class.
Yep, right up at the top.
There you go. I got it. 10.
Right, so I'm up first then, yeah.
Wow, Clementine, did you fall over on that roll?
Apparently. Apparently.
Okay, so
Oh my
You're
god.
on the dice.
2, 3, 5. Who am I missing? Hardy, I don't have one for you.
I rolled first. I was 20.
Oh, where?
Oh, it's
I
up
rolled
at the
a
top
W.
there.
Oh, you did. Okay, sorry. I see it now. I apologize. It was
It's
above
okay.
my roll.
Essentially,
Okay.
if you see a 20 somewhere, I guess it's probably.
You got a 21, girlfriend.
So Zan, you are first.
All right. I'm going to move into the church here. And kind of like hug this back wall. Link into the wall behind me. And I guess I can see all the way down to the end, right?
You see here on the floor that I'm pinging, you see Penny, the other local that had arrived here, dead in the middle of the chapel floor. You see over by the door, well over here, you see the initiate, the priestess, against the door with her hands up, and she looks at you and just kind of shakes her head as if not to move.
Okay, noted. I'm just gonna.
Quick.
Kaiba's right near me, so I'm gonna be like, "Be careful, something's going on in here."
All right, I'll
She
be on
just told me
guard.
not to move. I
Quick
don't see anything
question.
though.
Yes, question.
Do we all go inside the building yet? Like, should we all go
Not
in?
all yet in turn order. You're all kind of infiltrating the building at the moment.
All right, yeah. So I'm gonna tell Kaiba also. We got a dead body up here in the middle of one of these aisles too. I can't
Oh,
really see
no.
anything from here though. So just be on the lookout.
Next.
I'll cover you.
Sloan.
Yeah, I'm gonna see them start entering the church. I'm gonna climb down. I want to kind of stealth behind Zan. And just
You
try and
can,
sneak in any shadow I can.
You're gonna use your dash move, yeah.
Yeah, because I have to climb down. I don't know how many feet that is down, but I can climb 20 feet. And I think my total movement's 30.
Okay. Okay. There you go.
So probably right there, right?
Yep.
That's my movement. From right there, can I just stealth and then just hang out?
Yep. That's fine. Just give me a stealth check in case anybody else is looking for you outside.
Okay.
I think you can move twice. Is like your second action, can't
Yeah.
you?
you just
Level
move
2.
movement.
Oh, we're still so weak.
17.
Nice. Okay. Up next we have Artie.
I enter in like a solid 20 feet, which I think is shapoops. How do we measure again, guys?
Is it
little
ruler?
tape
Square's
measure.
5
The
feet.
ruler.
Yeah, each square is 5 feet also.
Oh, okay. So then I stand right behind Kai.
You can move through friendly squares if you want to.
What are friendly squares?
It's like, so Kaiba occupies that square, but you want to move through him to get in the room. You can freely, as long as he allows you to, you can move through his square to get into.
Oh
next
no, he
space.
scares me. So I'll just stand catty corner. He is a big.
Big boy.
How tall,
I don't think I
how
fit
tall is
round.
Kaiba? How tall are you, Kaiba?
6'5",
Damn, that's a big boy.
blue eyes.
Like, you're on
Finance.
corn fit, Egerton.
I don't see much, but I can tell that Sloan has changed into stealth mode, which is making me perceptive to that because he's a cat. Because I have the ability to do that. And so I am very reluctant on moving forward and I hang back.
Okay.
I don't. Okay, I can't cast anything right now. So that's all I'll do for my move then, is just move inside.
You could cast it on me.
That's not enough. I need to get more of you in my bubble.
We should all try and.
I
There's
feel like,
all
I feel like
6'5"
others.
of me.
I feel like others are gonna enter as well soon. So I feel like
Okay.
that'll probably be my better ability.
Okay. So it will go to me. At this point, from this direction, Zan, you hear somebody say, "Damn it, they've gotten in." And then you see a dagger fly into the side of this priestess's head.
Oh
She
my
falls
gosh.
to the floor.
Holy shit, Kaiba!
Outside,
Watch your mouth.
True paladin.
That's
Gerald,
everything.
you hear him say, "Did those idiots go inside?" and his whole demeanor changed next to you, Serena, and he kind of looks at you with murderous intent. And he pulls out his long sword. And he swings at you.
Oh no!
Oh shit!
Oh shit!
Wait, who is this? Who swung?
Gerald's swinging
She's
at
still,
me.
she's still outside with Jared.
Damn it! I knew I didn't like Gerald.
I knew it.
And he whiffs like nobody's business.
Sorry, chat.
Okay.
I'm trying to move my guy around.
The
so
only
you guys
people
can
who have
still
spider
see.
tattoos are goth chicks and evil guys.
Exactly.
That's a clip right there. All right.
Okay.
At
What do you
that
roll?
point, it will go next. Who had the 10? Where's the 10?
Not me.
I
Yes.
think that was Kaiba. Yeah.
Iva. Nobody has any clue that this is happening with Serena and Gerald on the other side unless she screams for help.
No, it's true.
Because you'd be too far
I mean-
away to have any clue this is happening.
Damn
just
it!
moving
I
so
should have
the
used my
chat could
divine
see.
sense. Now, Zen, what's going on with that dead body over there?
Well,
I think we should advance.
there was one dead body, and now you're not going to believe this, but there's two dead bodies because the one at the end
The
of the
only
church
thing
there
about this
just took a knife
His
to the side of
turns
the
are
head.
6 seconds, so we can do quick call and response type things. We just can't have full-on conversations before we take our actions.
All right.
Right. Okay.
Right off, I'm advancing.
I would move up into the church, right? I'll cover you.
Oh,
Okay.
you're right.
Is there anything else you do at that point?
I can't use that right now.
I want to take that sword out.
Pulls out my morning star and shield. On the name of St. Cuthbert, come out, vile villains!
Okay.
Yes, sir.
At that point, you don't hear any response. Next, Serena. Gerald has just tried to cut your head off.
Okay.
Wow. Freaking Gerald.
I let out a yelp, hoping everybody else can hear me. And then
Perception
I-
checks for those that are inside. Clementine, you can hear her because you're outside.
Mhm. I got
Perception
you.
checks for those that are inside.
And I
Sloan,
help
you can hear.
Gerald's evil.
Dan, you cannot hear. Kaiba, you can hear, and Artie, you cannot hear.
20.
That tracks.
18 plus 2.
And then I'm going to run away, but still keep him in sight as far as I can go.
Are you going to? You can use a disengage action where you use your entire turn just to move away from him, and you won't get an attack of opportunity as you move out of the zone. So I'm assuming you want to use the disengage action, yes?
I guess so. Can I run away and then Eldritch Blast him?
No, because you're disengaged. If you want to move away and Eldritch Blast him, he'll get to swing at you as you move away. If you just want to use your turn to move away, you can move away from him safely.
Okay.
You could move away, but he gets a free attack on you.
Yeah, he gets a swing.
What would be the best thing to do?
That's up to you.
That's up to you, milady.
How dangerous?
What would Serena do?
How
Oh yeah,
dangerous?
what would Serena
What would Coma do?
Okay. I have this thing called Hellish Rebuke. Does that do anything for me? It sounds fancy.
Oh,
Dang.
That sounds nice. Sounds like it
What is
might
it?
do something.
we love warlocks.
WWKD.
All right, mission over.
Can I do this?
Holy smokes.
Yo,
Yeah.
oh.
2d10 fire damage on a failed. He has to take a dex save. Are you gonna do it?
Yes.
Hell yeah, let's go.
You don't
Let's
take the
go.
dex save. You take the dex save. What's the DC? 12? Okay. D20. Let's see. I roll it. There it is. He succeeds. On so you'll roll. I believe he takes half on a save.
Yeah.
Let me double check. He half as much. So you roll 2d10 and he'll take half of that.
I rolled 2 d10s.
Yep.
Yeah, there's a little dice icon on the left side. You want to use that?
On the left side.
Underneath the ruler.
Yeah. Where the tools are where you can move and click stuff. The
We're
bottom one's like a
learning.
little D20 icon.
5. So he takes 3 damage. As you hellish rebuke him right in the face, you seem to burn off a bunch of his hair and singe his eyebrow.
Good.
That nasty smell of burnt hair kind of fills the air around you, and he screams in pain as he looks back and winces.
Damn.
Heck,
He
you
says,
Man,
"You'll
I
pay."
smell pork.
Hey, yo.
Next up, we've got Clementine.
Well, I hear screams inside and outside, but my heart goes to my friend Serena, so I would like to pull out my mace and run towards her to see if I
You
can
can
help
move
her.
double your movement in that direction if you'd like to.
Okay, so that would be how far can I go?
I believe it's 60.
Okay.
You can move across the grave without trying to go across the path.
Okay,
Fine.
sweet. Amazing. 5, 10.
It's a bit disrespectful, but letting your friend die seems worse.
Alright. So I moved 60 feet across, but I'm not quite to her yet.
Okay. And then we're back to the top of the order. Zan.
Oh. I just saw all this time to think about what I was gonna do. Let's see. What are my options?
She's like a magic turd. You're fine.
You're good.
What's my movement? We're learning. I can go 30. I'm gonna move over to this pillar here, and I'm gonna see if I can see anything deeper in the church, which I can't, which is nice. And then I'm gonna yell out, "Who's down there? Show yourselves!"
Okay, you also hear no response from that direction. Next up, we've got Sloan.
Okay, so I hear noises on my left, noises on my right. I look to my left, look to my right. Iba and Stan look pretty capable. I hear her scream outside, so I think I'm just gonna dash out of here and just try to run towards the screen. Cause I knew Gerald's out there. I had a suspicion about him in the tavern, so I'm just gonna run that way. I'm gonna use let's see. I was right here. I'm gonna use double my movement, just like a dash action. I think that's 60, so I can get like right here, I think. And then yeah, I'm just gonna that's what I do.
Okay. Artie.
Fucking Jerry.
Okay, so can I move
Jerry
30 feet and still use a spell? Or is it
Yes,
I have
you
to
can.
choose to walk?
You can move 30 and use a spell.
Okay. So then I use my 30. Oh man. So that's 5. And I put myself just directly in the middle, if I can. Between you guys. Okay. I know I'm out in the open. I move that way so that I can go ahead and cast Bless on... I shall bless you both.
Okay.
I think I can bless you both.
Bless should have a
Yeah, I can
radius.
do up to 3 target creatures, so... And they're
range.
within
Yeah,
range.
have a range on
30
it.
feet.
30 feet? Then yeah.
Yeah,
You
we
can
should
absolutely
be good.
bless them.
So then I will go ahead and roll that then. Why? Spell slot 2? What?
No, I think you just bless them. There's no roll needed.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
the target
It's
makes
like
an
an
attack
aura.
or roll. throws before the spell ends. They can roll a d4 and add it to the roll. The only thing I think we need to know is the duration of bless.
Thank you, miss. I feel a little less
To 1
inebriated.
minute.
I feel
1
energized.
minute. So that's
1
10
minute.
rounds then. So let's keep a round tracker on that. So this will be round 1. Okay.
That's a good
I'll
blessing.
keep that next to me.
I'm here for it.
Next up is myself.
Oh no. Jerry
Let's see. Get there in time.
I'm scared.
Yeah.
The music makes it scarier.
I know. I'm like waiting for freaking Jerry to turn to a spider and
Y'all were
bite my head off.
laughing when I said I figured out the lighting and it's scary.
Yeah,
I know this
dude.
shit is scary, man. Can't
All
see
right.
anything. I don't know
You
what's going on in the
see,
church.
as he's going across, Hevik, also from in the courtyard, dashing across. He runs into this room and disappears around the corner. The Artie, Kaiba, and Artie, Kaiba, and Zan would have been able to see him. Same guy from the courtyard. This time he's not in robes of a cleric of Palor. He's in black robes with a large spider painted on the front.
No.
Oh no. It's Voldemort.
Oh no.
It's Voldemort.
And then at this point, Jerry is going to try to keep murdering outside.
Ugh.
Boo.
Jerry, please.
Jerry.
Ah, Jerry.
And he rolled a 2 again. Jerry is not a good companion.
Jerry's
He wasn't
stuck.
lying when he said he hasn't really fought anything other than like a
Yeah,
fake
Jerry's
devil.
ass.
He scrapes his long
Goblins.
across the ground, but is more concerned about covering his eye where he feels the pain from the burn before and misses wide as he comes over the top with his long sword.
What a wiener.
All right. And next up, Kaiba.
Zan, Arda, did you see that dark figure move across the church? I'm gonna go pursue him.
Be careful, Kaiba, but I got your back. We're blessed now, so should be a little more spry than we were a minute ago.
What's up?
Are we waiting on me?
No, me.
I had my
Fiend,
thing
stop
on. I was
right there.
Would you do a double move?
Yeah.
Jerry Stormtrooper confirmed.
1 second.
Careful,
I have to
Kaiba. I can
adjust.
barely see ya.
Is that as far as you can get at the moment?
Yeah.
The double move? Okay. He seems to be running, as I'll ping it for you, towards these stairs to go downstairs into the crypt beneath.
Come back here.
Oh boy.
Okay. Next up is Serena. There is a
Okay.
Gerald to commit murder on you right now.
Okay.
Jerry.
I will yell to Clementine and Sloane that there's a reason he doesn't want us in there. So we should probably go back inside and help the others. And I'm gonna Eldritch Blast this guy.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go.
First, she's like, I'm just gonna hellish druid the crap out of
Oh!
Damn.
Oh
Snap.
my gosh. Is that a crit? Is that the first crit?
Yeah.
That is the first crit right there.
Let's
I mean, it's
go.
kind of damage
Jerry.
on that, but looks
I said I
spicy.
can handle this. Get back in there.
Natural 20. First natural 20 of Planechasers histories.
Let's
Congrats.
go.
Congrats.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bloom through like 5 walls.
Jerry
Oh
sucks.
my gosh. Gary is about to get blasted.
I clipped it. Let's go.
Serena just pulled out the gat.
All right. So what happens to Jerry now?
I just need your damage.
Oh, so what do I do?
Oh, whoops. You just would you could click the Eldritch Blast button on the thing you just yep, there you go. So 10. All right.
It's
or is
doubled,
that-
right?
That's doubled. Okay. So as you wind
Damn,
you
dude.
recite the incantation. Gerald seems to be rearing back for another swing as your hands swirl in front of you, and a blue and green hint of magic come out of the front, seemingly
Mimic
forming
gang.
the shape of a serpent. And it goes out from your hands, twisting around his neck, coiling up and biting his head. And a big chunk of skull and brain fly out left and right, and he falls to the ground in a slumped heap.
Holy
Hell
shit!
yeah.
Nice.
That
Nice
was
kill.
for
What would
Coma.
Coma do?
Oh my gosh. That's me.
Oh,
Let's see.
Sick.
Can I click Gerald here? Ooh.
Rip Gerald.
look, Zen, I see the boy's leg.
Oh, not moving.
I'm glad he wasn't on our side.
Like the leg flew into the church
Of
after
course,
it
we
got
don't know,
exploded.
right? Because we're inside, so we wouldn't know
Okay,
that Jerry
it
just
falls
got
to the
burned.
ground in a slumped heap. Next up is Clementine.
Well, I would like to move into the church. So I will move 30 feet inwards, I suppose. And then see what's around.
Okay.
Well-
It seems like kind of like a mud room on the side into the graveyard, and then next to that, the kind of like room where people might have eaten.
Am I able to pick something up and use my Shalala spell on it?
Your shillelagh spell on it.
Yes, that one.
Tra-la-la-la.
Yeah, you can pick something up and use your shillelagh spell on it.
Sweet. I would like to do that. Will it still be magical? Because it's only for 1 minute. So will it still be magical on my next turn?
Let me read shillelagh. How do you spell that? I don't even know how to spell shillelagh.
Shillelagh.
Shillelagh. All right. One bonus action cast until 1 minute. The duration can.
What does it do?
Yeah, it'll be magical for 10 rounds. Yes.
Ooh.
Cool.
As long as she's not blasting something straight, I'm in the way. I need to
Okay, so
move.
you've got your shillelagh. Up
Am I able to? I can't. I mean, I see Kaiba, but I can't.
Yeah, you can't get through me. I'm
you can
blocked
see
before.
Kevik over there, but you can't obviously get to
Yeah.
him.
Well,
Okay.
I'll yell to the team. I'm coming. I'm on my way.
Up next, Zan.
All right, I'm gonna move. I want to go check out this body here.
Zan's gonna pickpocket.
Yeah, right. I want to see if there's anything valuable
That's
on this
nice one.
body. I don't
I
want
knew
to.
it.
I don't want to take any. I want to take this opportunity. You know.
Penny seemed like just a commoner, really. She had a quarterstaff that's on the ground next to her, but she seemed just kind of like a normal warrior, maybe somebody who might have been a failed militiaman, but had come out to try to earn the money. There's nothing of significance on her.
Well, that's unfortunate. I was hoping she had like a copper or something. I'm gonna use the rest of my movement, and I'm gonna go right up to here, and then I think that's it.
Okay. Next up, Sloan.
Okay, so I hear this boom, I assume, from this Eldritch Blast. But I'm still concerned about Gerald, this asshole.
You would hear Gerald's scream, but you don't necessarily know if he's dead or not. No.
Right, okay, so I'm still concerned for Serena and the party, so I'm just going to keep running this way.
Okay.
I'm just going to use my movement of 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm just going to make my dash, because I heard her scream earlier. Can I just jump over this gate right here?
Yep.
Okay. 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Still don't see Serena. Really concerned, but that's my turn.
Yeah, you do. You see
I
Serena
do?
from there.
Oh,
I'm
let me
pretty
zoom
sure.
out. Oh, I see her. Yeah, I see her.
Yeah.
Oh, I see Gerald dead as hell. Gerald
Yeah,
got
you see
freaking
Gerald
demolished.
brains
Brains
all over.
everywhere.
That's not Gerald. That's goat milk.
Yeah, so I can see him. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm just gonna stay right there and just like look in awe and like, yeah, that's what I do.
Okay. Next up, we have Artie.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and follow Kai, noticing that not much was pulling Zane's attention to the wonderful woman who passed away. Oh,
She was broke.
she's broke. And that's all
Just like her
I'll
name.
have to move. You know what? I
Your
actually am
side.
gonna double move and bypass Zane to go into the crypt. I'm following the guy at this point.
Okay.
So I will double move into here. Well, I guess here, and then I got another 10 feet. So I get inside the room. That's as far as I go. Just
Okay.
stand in the doorway. So
Next up is myself. Kevik looks back over his shoulder, stops for a second, turns around, closes his eyes for a minute, puts his palm out towards Kaiba, and with a forceful voice says, "Flee." Kaiba, I need a wisdom save.
Oh shit!
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Jedi mind trick incoming.
On your turn, you will do you're filled with the desire to run away from him, and on your turn, you will do everything in your power to get as far away from Kevik as possible.
Oh.
At this point, Kevik pulls out another dagger and grins at Artie and says, "It's just me and you now."
Oh shit!
And run.
He's dead. No Gerald moves. Kaiba, it is your turn.
And
You will
run.
double move.
What happened in there?
Double move in a straight line. The easiest direction for you has been 60 feet straight out the door, running to here.
Oh, so you gotta go outside.
Clementine, out of my way! Run!
What the hell just happened? I thought he was supposed to be the brave one.
Luna, you are up.
True.
No wisdom.
Okay. I'm going to run to the front steps,
Okay.
and I'm gonna beat down the door in hopes of knocking it down.
Okay, I will need a strength check on that.
Okay. And at the very least, maybe they can just hear me inside.
Yeah, an 18 will do it. You run up with a bit of momentum, come up the steps. You drop kick the door. It doesn't bust down, but it's busted just enough to let you inside.
Damn.
Is this a
Serena
warlock
Sold her
or Ronda
soul
Rousey?
to coma for good rolls. Sold her soul for good rolls.
Y'all should switch to my god, is all I gotta tell you.
She went straight Goku.
Damn.
Okay, so I'm in the
This
door.
little elf woman just beats down the door.
Meanwhile, I'm running in the graveyard.
Okay, so that will
Just
be
screaming for your life,
full
this big armored paladin.
Yeah.
You can be as far as here. Once you step through, you're standing over the corpse of the priestess at this point. And then next up is Clementine.
Well, I would like to run in towards Artemary. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And I will go in between her and Kevik. And I would like to use my magical whatever I'm holding.
Shalele.
Chilele.
to try to protect Artemary and all of my friends and blast away this Kevik creature.
I think the shillelagh is a melee weapon, so you need to be within 5 feet of him. So you need to be in a square
Dang
next to
it!
him.
I'm
Isn't
so close.
didn't Kevik like didn't he flee into the crypt or into
Well,
or is he
I guess
just
I have a
standing there?
question.
No, he turned around, cast that spell, and then pulled out a dagger.
Oh,
So-
okay.
Are you able? So like technically, my 25 was on top of Artemary. Am I able to move diagonally as my last
You could
fifth?
move. You could have moved straight up onto the table there if you
Ah!
wanted. Back here.
I shall do that. Yep. Perfect.
Girl be on the table. Yes, my lady.
Yes.
Okay, and
So
then
I
you can
will
use.
yield. Yes, and I shall. Do I need to roll anything?
You're gonna bonk him.
Are you gonna
Just
bob
roll an
him?
attack. Yep.
I'm gonna bob him.
Can we get bops in the chat?
Up.
I'm doing a strength check.
No, just an attack. Normal attack.
Oh goodness. Where is that?
You click
D20
your
plus
weapon.
your modifier. Melee
Your
attack
weapon
modifier.
will do it for you.
So it would be. Should be there.
On my mace.
Yep, there you go. Hey, no, you swing down on him from the table, and even though you've got a good angle, you misjudge a slightly bit, and you miss him off to the, and he ducks out of the way. To the
Right.
top.
All right, me again. I'm gonna move. Just double check. Yeah, I can get in there. Let's go. I'm coming, ladies. All right, I'm gonna move
Zane,
all the
don't
way in
forget
here.
that you've been blessed, so you can roll an additional D4 on any attack or
Well,
save.
I'm about to mess this dude up. Okay. I'm gonna take out
Let's
both
go.
of my short swords, and I'm
Oh,
gonna
shit.
I'm gonna attack Kaverick or whatever his name is. So I get first attack. I get 2 weapon fighting, so I get a bonus attack with no modifier.
Okay.
So I rolled a hit, right? Where's that? Where do you roll the hit?
Then you can click on your character sheet the weapon, the name of the weapon.
Oh yeah,
You
there
should
we go.
roll
Weapon
your
on the
hit,
top.
and then to the right you can click the damage after you hit.
Oh, here we go.
No.
Oh,
Nope.
The damage.
Or a D20 with, and then just add your modifier.
Yeah, D20 add your
If it's
dex.
Oh,
So it's
D20
under
on
the
dex. Okay, I'll
damage.
do that. D20.
Flash roll 1D20 and then
Oh,
add your
Jesus.
modifier. Nope.
Dude,
I would say already.
that's
the whip.
Oof.
I'm drinking so much before we go on these adventures.
Corner.
Zance started.
You drank too much earlier, my guy.
I know. It's always the second one that gets you.
That's where all my milk went to.
Hey,
Serena, Eldritch
Oh,
blast this guy.
we're up.
Oh, I found how to do it now. There we go.
Sloan?
Okay, so I'm going to chase after Serena. I'm just like, oh my god, how did this guy get his literal head ripped off his body? Let's see, I was right there. Let's see, I can probably move like right here. Oh, I have to go around here. Yeah, so I'm gonna move right here. I'm just gonna use my dash to try and get in closer, chasing after Serena. 5, 10, 15, 20. I see this dead body. I'm just gonna make my way inside. 25, 30. Yeah, that's my turn. Hello. What happened to that guy? Keeping
He
this
tried to kill
conversation
me.
to a minimum. Yeah.
Mhm.
Good lord.
I did what I had to.
You're scary.
I want to get paid.
All right, and that's my turn. I just wanted to move.
Okay.
Trying to get a good look. Finally inside the church.
After
I was hoping to pick
Sloan-
this door, but she busted it down, I guess.
After
Mhm.
Sloan, we have Artie.
All right, so I see your guys's, excitement, and you're just like gonna do it. But I decided that I'll just take care of this, and I go ahead and I try to cast Sacred Flame. I ask as a question if I can do that.
Sacred Flame. Let me see this one. Just a sec. Sacred Flame. Okay, you can cast it, that's for sure. I just need to see what it does. One time action, 60 feet. Creature within sight, instantaneous. You must okay, they have to succeed a dexterity saving throw. What's your dex save DC for that spell?
I don't know. How do I?
What's your modifier to your ability that you cast spells with?
Not
I think
bad.
she has a +3 on her wisdom.
Oh, my modifier is +3.
Okay, so it'll be a 13. So roll.
Oh,
11.
yes. It says dexterity 13 right there. Cool.
Okay, he will fail.
Oh,
Take the 6 radiant damage. So, as you incant the words to the spell, he seems to look at you with a bit of worry as he's being overwhelmed in this small space. This flame comes out of your hand and strikes him in the chest, singeing a bit of his robes, but seemingly more impactful to his body itself. He grimaces, but growls at you a lot and says, "This is not going to stand."
I'm glad somebody can see straight.
Next up is his turn. He looks at Clementine on the table, and seeing her as above him and having the high ground as the bigger threat, he incants some words again and attempts to grab her by the leg with a spell.
oh.
Dang.
And he is successful.
Oh,
As he reaches out his hand, in speaking the words of the spell, his hand seemingly transformed into a ghostly skeletal hand and moves through her calf. You feel this chilling touch go through your leg, Clementine, as if like your soul's been stabbed with an icicle. The pain creeps up your leg, and you take. Oh, oops! I roll.
oh no.
Is that a disease?
Oh.
4 necrotic damage.
That
My
counts as a
gosh!
disease?
It feels as if your
Necrotic?
calf withers from the inside. No, it's not a disease. It's just a spell. It's a cantrip. It's a necromancy cantrip. Next up,
Ew, necromancy.
have a
I'm gonna just, when that happens, I'm gonna go, Jesus Christ.
Oh, that's all I'm doing right now. Am I cured? Or am I gonna keep running out?
No, you're no longer feel the urge to run
Oh,
away.
okay.
Quick question. Can
Yes.
Okay, so cantrips say at will. Does that mean I can do that at any time?
Yeah, you can cast them more than one time per day. Yes.
Well,
Yeah, it'll be your
okay,
action
so
for your turn.
I
Just
can't do
can't
anything
cast
to
now,
Clementine
yeah.
right now. Is what I'm
No,
saying. It's
right.
not at
That's
will.
your
You
can
turn.
do an
Yes.
instant.
It will
Got it.
means on your turn just as many times as you want in a day as a cantrip.
Dag.
So
is it
Arda was like, in response.
Yeah, in response, I counter said spell.
Happens to blue mana.
Blue players.
Jokes.
My
Ew,
head.
hold on. No.
You've become the blue player of the
Yeah,
group.
we've come full circle. Let's go.
How much damage did Clementine take?
4.
4.
4 necrotic.
4
4 poison counters.
Oh, no.
Next up is Okaiba. Yes.
Oh wait, I didn't
you're
do
up.
anything.
You're doing it.
All right. I'm going to. I snap
Let's
out
see it,
of it.
big man. Come on.
I need to save my friends. I'm
Let's
coming.
go. Hard to the cards.
I'm going over there, running 60 feet, and I'm going to. And I notice that Clementine is injured. So I cast lay on hands pull.
You need, I believe, for lay on hands, you need to be in the space adjacent. It was a touch range spell.
Oh, so I have to do
Yeah,
a double
yeah.
dash.
Yeah, use lay on wink.
So can I be here?
No, because that you can't occupy the same space.
As Arda.
If you have one more space of movement, you could go either here or here.
I think
Reach
60 was right
Clementine.
at the door
I
there
can
for
go
you.
here.
Yeah, but is that beyond 60? If it is, you can't.
Oh.
I believe I moved you from that square 60 out, so 60 back would bring you to the same square.
Yeah.
And double move is your full move with the dash action, so I don't
Yeah.
think you could. Also, okay.
Gotta hang
So,
tight, Clementine.
It's all right.
Next
I'm going to hit the next one.
is Serena.
Okay. Luckily I see Kaiba head that way in a frantic manner, so I just follow him.
Leroy Jenkins.
And this is as far as I can go. And I don't think I can do anything else because there's like a wall right there.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's it. That's my move.
Okay.
We're coming.
Next up, Clementine.
Well, my leg is in excruciating pain, and so I'm assuming I'm like falling backwards because the pain is too much. I can't handle it on my foot. But as I fall, I would like to take my melee mace. Is it a mace? I don't know. My weapon that is enchanted with me, and I would like to slash it over Kevik as I fall down on my back on the table.
Okay.
So I'm trying to hit him very, very much.
Okay.
You got this. Get that lick back.
Shoot, dang, it's not. I did it before.
Give him that shillelagh magic.
Oh,
You can do it.
Say, did you bring
Roll
your
that mace.
Attack.
I believe it was the mace.
It's doing the same thing again where when I go to hit it, it's just like having me like edit the name rather than actually clicking on it.
Okay, so if you click roll and then type in roll and then space slide. Oh, there you go.
Oh, there it
Perfect.
I
goes.
got it.
So a 15 will hit.
Oh, sweet.
Nice.
Finally.
Nice.
Get it back in blood.
Then
Is that
damage.
all I can do?
Nope, you roll for damage now.
Oh, okay. What do I roll?
You can either click that mace in the chat, the word mace, and it will roll your damage. There you go. And then what's your strength modifier? Oh, that's with it. That's with it. That's D3 plus your strength too. So 5 damage. You smack him upside the other side of the head where he's not taking the magic yet.
Ow.
And he kind of winces across, his eye goes black, and he spits out blood as he looks towards the wall.
Good.
He looks back, he looks heavily battered at this point. The top of the order is Zan.
All right. I always missed the first one. I'm going to move up 1 square so I'm right on the side of this guy. And is he still hanging on to Clementine?
His hand's already moved through. He's already finished the spell.
Oh, okay. Then I'm going to try and swing at him with my swords again. And I think I know how to click on
Okay.
this then. All right, here we go. Come on. I have to do that on the roll 20 thing again.
All right, can we look at the equipment side. It's like in the middle of your character sheet. Not
I
in your
can see
inventory.
the damage thing.
Should
Oh.
we
Click on
be
the first one.
should we be questioning him and not just straight attacking?
Yeah.
He attacked us first.
Because
He dove
you said
right.
he's
me.
pretty.
Hey!
You said he's
Should get him
pretty
down low
banged
enough.
up right now, right?
He's got the evil spider on him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
He
like,
made me run.
we hit him pretty good. He said he was pretty damaged.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's pretty
I'm
damaged.
gonna say to him, all right, hey, you got 1 chance to give it up, or else I'm gonna cut your fucking head off.
He looks behind him, seemingly screaming down the steps behind him. He says, "Finish the ritual. I'll hold them as long as I can." He looks
Oh,
back to you.
shit.
All right, I'm gonna roll my
He
d20
says-
and try and cut
He
this dude's fucking
looks
head
at
off.
you
so
and he
I can get
says,
down there.
"Die, peasant."
That's it. I'm going in.
Hey, I
Move
got
out
a
the
10,
way.
15 with my
15, that will hit.
All right, so I get a hit with my longsword. Let's go.
Don't forget, you also get an additional D4.
Okay, so I get 1d6 plus 3.
And then another D4.
And this
I
is with
gave
your
you an
short
additional
sword, right?
D4.
So let me do that. All right, so
I think that's
1d6
the
plus
hit,
3.
though. I don't think it adds the damage.
So it's the hit, not the damage.
Right.
All right, so I get. Oh, geez, I didn't mean to do that.
That's 66.
66. Woo! Fireball.
All right, so 1d6.
Fireball.
It's a 6. And then plus
6
3.
plus how much?
Plus 3.
Are you going to
9.
use the D4?
Yeah, so it's going to be, what, 9, 13, and then I get a bonus attack, too. So I get to do another.
As he turns back to look at you from screaming down the stairs, he was kind of unprepared for your attack as the short sword comes straight into his throat. His eyes widen and blood spits straight out of his mouth onto your chest. And he just
There we go.
gargles and then slides off the short sword and falls dead at your
There we
feet.
go. And I'm going to look at the
Yo.
girls and be like, told you I never missed a second song.
Okay. As you gather yourselves at the top of the stairs and make your way down into the crypt,
Oh, God.
we unfortunately call it a day and will continue next episode.
Oh, no.
What? Meanwhile, Kaiba.
As you make your way down the stairs, you see where I'm pinging here rows of sarcophagi and crypts and graves here. And at the end, up some stairs, some sort of pool of swirling magic, you see two men in robes waving their hands in purple, black mist swirling about them. What will our adventurers do? Will they survive? Have they even seen the worst of it yet? Who knows? Tune in next week, and thank you all so much for being here. Anyone else got anything?
On the next episode of Planechasers.
Man.
Episode of Planechasers, we delve into the
on the
crypt.
next episode of Planechasers.
On the next
That was
episode
sick.
of Planechasers, Kaiba's still running through the graveyard.
I'm glad someone got a crit this episode. I was hoping someone would get the first crit.
Yes,
Congratulations.
Jerry was so
First crit
sus from the
award.
get.
Hell yeah.
He deserved it.
2 kills. Coma showed up and ripped someone's head off, dude. That was dope.
This was a great
Yeah.
game for me.
And Kev rizzed me for once.
Yeah, he got rizzed
not in a
up.
good
The
way.
Rizzler got rizzed up.
Yeah, the
You're
Rizzler
gonna
got
be
rizzed up.
unstoppable eventually.
I love that so
Oh,
much
wow.
happened, and we're just gonna get more and more comfortable as it goes on. So I can't wait to see
Yeah,
where we're
we'll
gonna
get
go.
better
Yeah,
for
dude.
sure.
Yeah, thanks for everybody who's been in the chat, chatting, talking about Jerry being sus, everything. There will be more Jerrys in the future.
Yeah.
Jerry
Thanks,
was
chat.
the
You guys pulled up for us tonight. We've had like
Imagine-
20 viewers this whole
Imagine,
time.
Serena,
You guys
like,
are awesome.
I'm back.
Jerry.
thought I was
Oh,
done?
you guys know, this is
killed
where
most
we
of the
will
dead.
pick up next time. For now, remember we are in the world of Agrathan, and as this campaign goes on, I assure you, we will visit some of your favorite MTG planes. I already know what the
Let's
first one
go.
we're gonna go.
Ooh, and
We haven't
should
been
be
able to
meeting
guess it. He
some,
won't tell us.
Like
Yeah.
canon, like
If
planeswalker type
you
characters.
have
too.
thoughts of the first MTG plane these people are gonna visit, give your
Chat, you have
thoughts
any
and
thoughts?
see
Yeah,
if you're
Chad, where
right
do you
or
think we're
not.
headed?
We should do
Help us
like an
guess.
Instagram poll and stuff.
Yeah, I'm not gonna tell you, but you know,
Yeah.
if you guess correctly, you're just smarter than.
Smarter than me. No.
If we all work together, we can hit all of them.
Or
I'm just gonna pull up the set list.
I don't know. We all guessed earlier, and Dawson's
wait,
like
time out.
like a
Yeah.
locked
Dungeon
up,
Master,
man.
we
He
level
didn't
up.
tell us.
No,
No, not yet.
you have not finished the encounter.
He wants to smite so bad.
I wants to smite.
Yeah.
You have, unfortunately, you have not finished the encounter. So I mean, once it's, I didn't know we wouldn't get. I had so much more planned for session one. I thought we'd get through, but we're still in part 1, I guess, going into the next session.
You put a bunch of content creators in a D&D group and you thought we weren't going to overtalk. Okay.
Yeah,
I
over
shall
talking
smite
plus we don't know
later.
what the hell we're
Better
doing.
over prepared than under prepared. I'll say that.
Hey, that's good. That's good. We love that in a DM. That's awesome.
Yeah, dude, you're killing it.
Thank you
Awesome
guys so
job.
much for playing through and putting up with me. It's my first time DMing on stream, so I missed a bit and I was nervous here and there, but thanks for bearing with me.
Oh, dude,
You
did
did
great.
Dude, you did
wonderfully.
awesome.
So
Everybody
good.
did
You
Give
did
it up for the
amazing.
DM.
Yes, give it up for the DM.
Yes.
Yeah, congrats.
Hell yeah.
Thank
Anyways,
you.
And thank
we
you,
will see
Wild, for
what
the setup.
happens
Yeah,
in
dude,
the
no
crypt.
problem. My pleasure. Only the best for you guys. You deserve it.
Along
I
that.
want to say one thing before we go. We're doing this every other Wednesday. So next week, we're going to be at Command Fest Atlanta, a lot of us. So if you guys are going, you can see us there. And we'll be back for session 2 when we return
gosh, that's
from
next week.
ATL. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm looking forward to playing some Commander
That
against the community. So it's good.
Yeah.
I'll be there.
And you
That's
guys can
Jake
ask
Matt's
us
home
anything you
territory.
want about the Planechasers because we're going to be talking our heads off about it, I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and quick announcement, guys. We're giving Jake Matz is giving away a Modern Horizons 3 collector booster box. So more information on our page. Does anybody else have any announcements for
Ooh.
their indigs that are going down?
Sheet H is having a sleepover on the 21st into the 22nd. So if you want to hang out, it's 8 o'clock p.m. into 4 a.m. It's our second sleepover. We're just playing a bunch of games, being silly, having sleepover vibes. So come hang out.
Sick.
Yeah, and you know it's always going down when you throw down at the Hexproof Showdown every Saturday and Friday, every week on youtube.com/BWTV, and I will be at the Scribe Babies Barbecue July 14th and 15th. So come say hi, sling spells, and let's make it cracking.
Let's go.
Hell yeah.
Let's
dude.
go. Thank you, B-Dubs.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay. For me, one of the projects I've been working on that's associated with Dig tokens I make is I've been working on a stream that I do with my buddy from England, John. It's called Whip Your Deck Out, and every other week or so we get together and we do a deck. We do a deck tech on YouTube. So if you go to YouTube at Dig Tokens, there's a series of live streams we've done called Whip Your Deck Out, and we do $100 budget decks, and we sit there and talk about why and how to deck tech a deck and make a commander deck. So it's really fun and good for people to check out if you're new to Magic, especially.
Yeah, it's really cool. Definitely. check it out.
Nice,
I
man.
will be playing the first ever deck that we deck teched on B-Dub's stream this Saturday.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Whip your deck out.
I think we're on Everything's a 7 too. This
Just
Sunday.
whip your dick out.
Awesome.
And Jake Matz is playing this Sunday with Everything's a 7 crew.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
On stream.
Yeah, I'll be
That's a
rocking my
great
dragon
stream.
deck. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
a fun
Nice.
one. Yeah.
Watch out for those blade steals.
That'll be awesome.
I'm still traumatized.
Well, thank you guys
All right,
so
guys.
much.
Oh yeah, this is
Oh,
awesome,
yeah.
guys.
See you,
Thank
chat.
you
Thanks for
tuning in.
showing up. We appreciate you guys.
Thank you guys.
Yeah. Peace out,
And I
y'all.
bid you adieu. Goodbye.